Science, technology, and human ingenuity have worked together over time to make our lives that much easier, that much more fulfilling. The motor car was a metaphor for all of that, helping bridge distances in space and in time. It was a creation, a product of human genius, and yet its exercise by prudence and care was also one dependent upon humans. There are so many instances in our time where human beings have fallen short of being able to address what challenges them or what devastates them. And the last 2 years have been singular example. I think of the words of Sister Jayanti of the Brahma Kumaris, who spoke about today's world where the moment of time when we're all part of the global family. And looking at the current state of the world, it is such a difficult time for so many people, she said. It is a time that is heavy, difficult, and dark. Meditation, connection with the inner being, is very important at this point in time. The connection with the inner being, that, to my mind, is at the heart of what our commemoration of road safety is all about. Because our outer being, our being that desires, that wants speed, that wants access, that wants a destination, is intemperate and often uninformed. It is our inner being which allows us the common sense, the prudence, the sense of control to be able to reach our mission without endangering ourselves and those around us. Dadi Janki had once spoken of what we need at this time, not being one person to be great, but to create communities of greatness. Here again we have a perfect metaphor. A community of greatness around our roads and highways. A community which unites the car designer, the car driver, the pedestrian, the urban planner, the architect, the local government, all creating a community of care and of greatness to safeguard our well-being and our lives. And let me conclude with just one last metaphor for this day. In 1936, the year the Brahma Kumaris came into being, a car was introduced in the United States called the Cord 810. Its distinctive feature was that its headlamps, its headlights, were hidden. When they were needed, they came out, but in the day, when they were not needed, they remained hidden. And I'd like to think of that as a metaphor for ourselves, that each of us within us has that headlamp which we can propel to illuminate our way when there is darkness, when there is danger, and when there is fear. But we need not lose the energy of our headlamps in our day-to-day pursuits, which we can carry out and fulfill without their assistance or without their being. But always remembering that they remain within us to be summoned when needed and when necessary. That is a metaphor for our times. It is a metaphor I'm grateful to the Brahma Kumaris for sharing with us, that in the event of anything untoward happening in the world, we do have ourselves to fall back upon. Ourselves as individuals and ourselves within the communities of greatness that we create.